Oh, the misery in Missouri. The white man is ruining the black community. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing too many white people out there ruining your communities. Do y'all see any?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Yeah, they just moved across the street at a beauty supply place. I heard the glass break as I was up here, and people are running in and just running out with boxes of those hair extensions, anything else they can grab here.
Oh, hell no. A cop that shot down an African American. I want justice. Let me bust into this shop and steal some of these hair extensions.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
The cities with the most complaints of police misconduct, harassment, excessive force, etc., would be cities like New York, Chicago, Oakland, Los Angeles, Milwaukee, Denver, Cleveland. Some of the worst cases of police brutality complaints have come out of Atlanta, Cincinnati, and Detroit. But here's an idea. If you think that the city you live in is overrun by power-happy cops who are agents of an oppressive system, leave. Get out of that city. Why is that wrong to say? Liberals should love the idea of you taking a cue from people leaving from south of the border. They leave their countries because of their oppressive governments. And if Democrats, the party that you think is so great, think it's good for people to immigrate here illegally, then it's gotta be a great idea for you to immigrate to another city or state. And if you do it, it would actually be legal. But I digress. Because most likely what you'll end up doing is demanding the same things that ruined the city that you left. Too many don't understand that the system that they're so afraid of in their communities is the system they vote in or allow in because of others who don't vote. And that system is run by Democrats. While y'all are swearing up and down that Democrats are for black folks, on the other side of your mouth, you're thinking the system is against you. Well, that system is the very people you voted in or let get in because some of y'all didn't vote. Y'all have bought into this idea that you can depend on Democrats to take care of you. And I keep telling you, you can't be dependent on someone without allowing them to control you. And this is what you get when you vote in Democrats. You get a heavy-handed government in charge of communities they look down upon. The police brutality that has left a bad taste in America's mouth are police who have mainly been in cities run by Democrats. This has got to sink in at some point. But let's consider this. If the police, in general, were so eager to put bullets in black folks, I reckon these riots would have been a good opportunity to do it. It would have been like shooting catfish in a barrel. Now, I don't know why Michael Brown was shot. I do know that it's a tragedy. And I do know that the reason why many cops are so on edge about the citizens in the communities they patrol is because of stuff like this. The communities they patrol are full of a bunch of hoodlums with a chip on their shoulder and are just waiting for an excuse to go off.
I wish you would. I wish you would start something with these babies out here. I dare you. You know my face. I know you know me. Revolutionary won't be televised.
This is your proof. You'll have people excusing their behavior, saying that they're just venting their frustration of injustice. Destroying businesses in your community and stealing their products is not justice, it's greed. If I was on the beat in these neighborhoods, I'd be a little on edge too. And the so-called progressive academics keep trying to say that their economic disparity is the cause of their behavior. But I'll remind y'all, the left wing keeps trying to portray the rich as evil, and the poor are actually the good and virtuous people. So if the poor are good and virtuous, then economic disparity should have the opposite effect of delinquent behavior. And poor neighborhoods should always be the safest places to live. Now let's say that Michael Brown was a good kid and was just getting ready to go to college. It may be hard for a police officer to know that about him when the community he's in acts like this. How can anyone not expect him to be seen as a product of his community? This behavior gets other people killed. It's gotta be one of two things that y'all need to come to grips with. accept the responsibility that the deadly effects of a law enforcement officer may have been triggered by a hostile person who may well have demonstrated the same indignant aggression demonstrated here, or you need to come to grips with the fact that this is the system that y'all keep voting for. You want free stuff. That's proven by the fact that people are looting these buildings. And their justification for it was, hey, a cop killed a black guy, 5-finger discount. So with that evidence, it's proof that you vote in people whom you think are going to give you free stuff and patronize you for your angst. And that's even if you bother to vote at all, which leaves a Democrat to occupy another seat. You get the government you deserve. I'm Alfonso Rachel with Zonation, and it amazes me how people expect to be respected for doing things that aren't respectable.
People are running in and just running out with boxes of those hair extensions.